This is a Java program that implements a simple game of Snake. GamePanel class. The code consists of a single class GamePanel, which extends JPanel and implements the Action Listener interface. The class contains several instance variables, including constants for the screen width and height, the size of each unit on the screen, the number of game units, the delay between each frame of the game, the position of the apple, the direction of the snake, and various other properties of the game. It also contains an array of X and Y coordinates for each segment of the snake's body. The constructor sets up the initial state of the game, including setting the background color of the panel, adding a key listener for controlling the snake, and starting the game loop by calling the start game method. The start game method sets the initial state of the game, including generating a new apple and starting the game loop timer. The paint component method is responsible for drawing the game on the screen. It first calls the draw method, which draws the game elements, including the snake, the apple, and the score. The new apple method generates a new position for the apple randomly on the screen. The move method moves the snake in the current direction by updating the X and Y coordinates of each segment of the snake's body. The checkApple method checks if the snake has collided with an apple, and if so, increases the length of the snake and generates a new apple. The checkCollisions method checks if the snake has collided with itself or the edge of the screen, and if so, ends the game. The GameOver method displays the final score and Game Over text on the screen. Finally, the MyKeyAdapter inner class handles key events for controlling the snake's direction. GameFrame class. This Java code defines a class called GameFrame that extends the JFrame class from the javax.swing package. The JFrame class is used to create a graphical user interface window for a Java program. The GameFrame class has a constructor method that sets up the window. This.add, new GamePanel, this line creates a new GamePanel object and adds it to the frame using the add method inherited from the JFrame class. The GamePanel is a custom panel that will contain the game elements. This.setTitle, Snake, this line sets the title of the window to Snake. This.setDefaultClose operation, jframe.exit_on_close, this line sets the default close operation for the window. When the user clicks the close button, the program will exit. This.setResizable, False, this line sets the window to not be resizable. This means that the user won't be able to change the size of the window. This.pack, this line sizes the window to fit the preferred size of its contents. In this case, the preferred size is determined by the GamePanel. This.setVisible, True, this line makes the window visible. This.setLocation relative to Null, this line centers the window on the screen by setting its location relative to null. Snake Game class. This code defines a public class called SnakeGame with a static method called main. In the main method, a new instance of the GameFrame class is created using the new keyword and the constructor of the GameFrame class. This creates a new window that will be used to display the game. The GameFrame constructor is called with no arguments, which means that it will create a new instance of GameFrame with default values for its properties.